UFC 312 full card predictions. Pardon me if I sound weird. I'm losing my voice. All right, first off, we got Young Park versus Turimburiro. I'm going with Young Park. These Road to UFC guys from this season or whenever they were in Asia haven't really been doing too well. I think Young Park, he's fought in the UFC before. Had a couple fights and actually performed pretty well. I think he's better on the feet. I think he's going to be able to, land the more damaging shots. And that's really what it comes down to in a lot of these fights. Not very high level, but Young Park by decision. Next up, let's go to, oh God, Korean Salkid versus Anshul Jubli. You are bad. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say? Anshul Jubli, coming up was a very, I don't know how you want to say it, touted prospect. Very good coming up, but lost his last fight via barking. Salkid is from Australia, and I think that makes him a better fighter. I mean, what do you want me to? If Anshul Jubli wins this fight, then I'll, feel more confident in him, but I'm not confident in him. I'm not confident in him winning a fight in the UFC, honestly. Kevin Jousset versus Jonathan McAuliffe. This is tough. I watched his fight on Dana White's Contender Series. Did I? Yes, I did. I'm going with Kevin Jousset. Is it Jousset or Jousset? Oh, he is fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand. Okay, because I was wondering, this is a little weird of a matchup to make. Throw the Frenchman in Australia, and give him an up and comer. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't really know why this fight was made. Oh, he fights a CKB. Oh, I'm very slow. Yeah, he lost to Brian Battle. I didn't know he even fought at CKB. That's interesting. I need to pay attention to who fights at CKB now. But yeah, Kevin Jousset versus Kevin Jousset, had more experience in this, in the UFC, obviously. I just think he's going to be a better fighter. I think he's better on the feet as well. He'll be able to stuff the takedowns. These CKB guys are actually pretty decent at stuffing the takedowns. Once they're on the ground, they're not as good, but I think he'll be able to, stop the takedowns if there are any and piece them up on the feet and win a decision. Probably 30-27. These fights are so bad. Oh, this one I'm a little bit excited for. Cody Steele versus Rong Zhu. I like Cody Steele a lot. His Contender Series fight when he was ripping to the body of his opponent, very impressive to me. Rong Zhu, while he's 25-6 at 24 years old, which is insane. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really look through his record, but I know he just fought tomato cans. I mean, that's going to be a little bit of a thing on this card because all these fighters are, up and coming. Cody Steele, good on the feet, nasty jiu-jitsu. I think he's better than Rong Zhu anywhere he takes his fight. I think he'll be able to piece him up on the feet, and maybe, yeah, his takedowns aren't good. His entries aren't the best, but once he's on the ground, very good submission game. I'm going to go Cody Steele, probably by knockout, I'm going to be honest. I think if he has any issues on the feet, he'll shoot a desperation takedown, but that's the only issue I see is him not being able to take down Rong Zhu because he's doesn't have the best entries, but again, I don't even think you'll have to resort to that. Cody Steele by second round knockout. This is it right here, guys. Topuria versus Colby Thickness. These odds swung. There's been a big thing on Twitter going through, Topuria's opponents, look at the records. And we can go do that right now. He fought a 0-3, a 1-1, and 0-0, and he got knocked out by him. Oh my gosh. A 7-18, a 1-9, and a 3-1. Um, and yeah, look, he got knocked out before by an 0-0 opponent. But he is on a 4-fight win streak. 3-fight knockout. Maybe in 4. But the guy's heavier weight class, I'm gonna be honest. I recorded this video earlier, a couple days ago, and the guy he lost to was a heavier weight class. But still, I'm going with Colby Thickness. I think Thickness is... I'm just gonna call him Colby. Is that alright? I'm gonna be honest. I think Topuria, his opponent's not being good doesn't make him... I'm trying to figure out a way to word this. It doesn't make him bad, but it doesn't make him good. It's like, I don't want to compare him to Khabib, but Khabib's first opponents weren't very good. But when you're beating all of them, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really show much, but it doesn't really take anything away from you. I think Colby Thickness... Guys, we're going to do some live research right now. Yeah, I was right. I looked at this earlier. Colby Thickness has fought better opponents. I think these odds are just very disrespectful, and I mean, they're already starting to flip, but I think Colby Thickness gets this done by decision. Taller guy will be able to stay on the outside and move around, I hope. Topuria's very similar to his brother, stylistically pretty similar. And, this guy trains with Volk, and this guy trains with Topuria, so, should be a little bit of a easy-ish style to replicate in the gym, knowing what he's going to be doing, since Volk actually fought his brother. So yeah, I'm going to go with Colby Thickness by decision. Excited for this fight, though. Back-to-back underdogs. I'm going with Bruno Brazil. Kong Wing. Oh, I put too much belief in you. She got chinned her last fight. Just randomly got chinned. Bruno Brazil will win this fight. She's training with the fighting nerds. I mean, come on, we don't have to say anything. But no, I'm going to be honest. Kong Wang, very good coming up, I thought. And then her getting chinned like that kind of made me think a little bit differently of her. Now knowing that she can go down like that, I mean, she might be a little more gun shy. And I don't know if that'll be an issue for her, or, maybe she does walk forward, but I think Bruno Brazil will feel a lot more comfortable doing, engaging with her, knowing that, this isn't just a brick wall that I'm punching. There's a chance that she breaks, So risk-taking from both sides maybe, or no risk-taking from Kong Wang, and I don't think she's going to be taking too many risks. I think she might be a little worried after that knockout. Bruno Brazil by decision. Bruno Brazil might be able to get a knockout, but I don't think Kong Wang is going to even give her the opportunity to do that. But that's just what I think. Tom Nolan versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Vyacheslav Borshev, I'm actually going to go with you, buddy. Great on the feet. That's really all I have to say. Who is it that he lost to? Chase Hooper. Yeah, you lose to Chase Hooper by submission. Now you're fighting Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan's a young guy. Vyacheslav Borshev is nasty on the feet, I think. I just think he's really good on the feet. I think Slava Claus, I love calling him that. I forgot that was even his nickname. I think Slava Claus will be able to land the bigger shots, do more damage, and I think do very well on the feet against Tom Nolan. This fight is terrible. I'm sorry. Like both of the guys, but I mean, what the fuck? Why am I doing this right now? Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos. Jack Jenkins, you leg kick merchant. I'm gonna be honest. These are crazy odds. Jack Jenkins lost that one fight. He was taken down, but he snapped his arm. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but I'm pretty sure it was him. Jack Jenkins, leg kick merchant, will get this one done. Another underdog. I'm just feeling it today. Gabriel Santos. I mean, dude, look who you beat in the UFC. And I'm not gonna lie, Lerone Murphy split decision loss is not bad, but I mean, who doesn't lose a split decision to Lerone Murphy? Everyone loses a split decision to Lerone Murphy. The David Onama knockout, but it's like, how good are you when you're beating Yizha by unanimous decision? Who fucking cares? Jack Jenkins, Mate, oh my God, he's gonna blow up his leg. Just keep kicking the leg. That's my Australian accent. He's gonna fucking leg kick him to death. Jack Jenkins. By third round TKO via getting Gabriel Santos is gonna be, his leg's gonna hurt so bad he's just gonna fall over and get punched in the face and lose via TKO. I mean, this is crazy. Sorry if I keep hitting the mic. This is disgusting. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. I mean, flip a fucking coin. Francisco Prado has a chin and a half. But, I mean, guys, if I'm doing my math right, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Okay, win, lose, win, lose, win. That's not gonna fucking happen though. Jake Matthews, as you saw, he actually took Phil Rowe to a decision. That's not bad. That's actually pretty impressive. And this is what I really think is going to be the defining moment of the fight. Him taking Michael Morales to a decision. Not getting chinned by Michael Morales is something that only a couple people can say. Francisco Prado, I don't see how you win. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what he's done to improve his game. But, dude, sometimes you're just like a little bit of a walking punching bag, and I think Jake Matthews will take advantage of that. Jake Matthews by decision. I don't think Francisco Prado will ever get out of there if you hit him in the head with a hammer, maybe. Wait, has Francisco Prado ever been knocked out? No, okay. God, I feel like I'm fucking going insane. All right, Jimmy Crute versus fucking Rodolfo Palazzo. I mean, Jimmy Crute's not good. I don't like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like this. What is this fight? Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Palazzo. Jimmy Crute losing. Can that be my pick? Can my pick be, I don't think Jimmy Crute's gonna win? I don't think Rodolfo Palazzo is gonna win. I'm not saying that he's gonna beat him, but I don't think Jimmy Crute's gonna win. My pick is Jimmy Crute losing by whatever. I mean, this is fucking insane. What analysis do I give on Jimmy Crute? I'm about to skip the fucking next one too. Justin Tafa, this one hot take again. Justin Tafa will chin Taliesin Teixeira in the first Teixeira in the first round. Justin Tafa is fighting a 6'7" man, undefeated. You know who he also knocked out? Austin Lane. Listen. Oh, Austin Lane's a bum. This guy's undefeated. Maybe I'm wrong, but he fucking beat Austin Lane. Yeah. Austin Lane at one point. Oh, that's 12-3 Austin Lane. Oh, I'm fucking crazy. Austin Lane was decent at one point. Yeah, when he came onto the Contender Series, he's undefeated, but it was 3-0 and it's heavyweight, so they just bring whoever on. Okay, never mind. Scratch my whole point. But he did knock out fucking the tall freak. Taliesin Teixeira, I mean, dude, you're a heavyweight in Brazil. I mean, I can think of another heavyweight that came out of Brazil that was undefeated and all of a sudden started losing to people like Anthony Smith. You know, I don't see this going good. The funny thing is, it's like, oh, you get like a tall, athletic guy. That's what the heavyweight division needs. All you need to be is tall and athletic. And we had Austin Lane losing to Justin Tafa, some obese man. Like, no, that's not true. Here again, we got another tall guy that's just going to get chinned by Justin Tafa. He's a tall guy that won't wrestle. I don't think he'll wrestle Justin Tafa, and I think Justin Tafa will just chin him. You know, he has a good 2 minutes that he'll go out there and start swinging heavy. And if you shoot a takedown, you win. But you got to get that takedown. Don't think he will. Tafa by first round knockout. Maybe not even first round, but he'll get the knockout. Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. Guys, I don't predict women fights. Tatiana Suarez to win, because I said so. Who is Tatiana Suarez? Jessica Andrade. She hasn't fought in forever, but she's been injured. Yeah, we're gonna go with Tatiana Suarez. She's just gonna feel like it. And it's funny because Zhang Weili has not been too active either. Yeah, she hasn't been too active either. This division's fucked, but she hasn't really been too active either. And I see people saying that's why she's gonna lose, but it's like Suarez has just been injured for like fucking 8 years. Her whole life, she's been permanently injured. I'm still going to pick her, though, just to shake up the division a little bit. I don't fucking watch WMMA. What am I talking about? This is it right here. A glorious picture of Staff Man. DDP versus Sean Strickland. I'm going with DDP by knockout. Listen. Let me get this on screen. DDP, everyone was saying, oh, Sean Strickland's going to be able to figure out DDP's style this time. It's going to be a completely different fight. I'm going to be honest. I'm always honest. Why do I need to keep saying that? Sean Strickland's style is something you can figure out over time, right? Everyone knows this. You got to pressure him. It's hard to pressure him, though. But that's what you got to do. And that's kind of what Drickus did the last fight. Well, Drickus, his style is confusing. And I don't think it's just confusing to Sean Strickland. It's going to be confusing to DDP. I don't think DDP knows what he's going to do when he does it. So I don't think that's something you can really imitate. This isn't saying that this is number 1 and number 2 at middleweight. Like, the fact that this is what middleweight is right now, I would have never guessed this a couple years ago. Impressive. Sean Strickland's fought the who's who of the division, really fought everybody. So it almost sucked for him to become champ because he'd fight Hamzat, Kyle. He already fought Imavov. He fought Cannonier. He's a lot of these, whatever. I think DDP is going to be able to figure out Sean Strickland. And the one issue I have is Sean Strickland, to be moving back, kind of has to respect your power a little bit. And I don't really think he does respect DDP's power. But as well, I don't think DDP respects Sean Strickland's power. I think whoever pressures who is who's going to win this fight. I think DDP is going to mix into wrestling a lot more. So when that teep comes up, that might be, something he kind of gets a takedown off of. Who knows? Like, how do you say what DDP is going to fucking do? Like, if I say, oh yeah, DDP is going to throw like a hard overhand right and drop Sean Strickland, DDP will like throw like a double spinning back fist, but like with the fronts of his fists. Like, you just do some stupid move. So, like, I can't predict that. But I think DDP is actually going to knock out Sean Strickland, keep the pressure on him, and, just build up some big shots over time and actually drop Sean Strickland and get him out of there. Pressure him, DDP. Just pressure him, please. Interesting thing is that Alex Pereira does not like DDP for some reason. That's what Sean Strickland said. Actually, he said he hates him. I might make a video on that, but I think it's funny because he's in Strickland's corner, but I think he probably wants Drickus to win, hoping that Drickus moves up a weight class so he can fight him. But I don't think that will even happen. He's going to fight Hamzat immediately. But interesting thing, I wouldn't be surprised if Alex Pereira runs in the ring and sucker punches DDP out cold. That's my prediction for UFC 312. DDP to beat Sean Strickland just to be knocked out by Alex Pereira. I'm gone. Bye.